Hi everyone, my name is Gauri and I welcome all of you in today's new video. Friends, you hear the person who is speaking on a telephone or a person is speaking fluent English in front of you or somewhere nearby you. How you feel? You also feel like how can I will be speak fluent English same like that person. So how can? This is the question everyone has in their mind. So yes, definitely you can. You can also speak fluent English like the person now speaking fluent English on a telephone or in front of you directly. So you can also speak like them. But what is the difference between that person and you? The main difference is only practice. Now the person able to speak fluent English on telephone and in front of you has practiced a lot, and that's why he is able to speak in English very confidently and very comfortably. But comparative to that person, you haven't practiced English language for communication, and that's why today you are not able to speak on telephone or in front of another person. You are not able to convey your message, right? This is the only difference between the person who speak English and between you that you don't speak English. So how you can overcome of fear of English, lack of English communication and lack of confidence? The only thing you can do is practice. Without practice you cannot able to speak fluent English. Not only English, you cannot speak any language. There is no pill, magic pill that you can have and you will be able to speak English. No, not at all. You have to make practice. You have to regular practice for your speak in English, write in English and read something in English. Only this is the way. So friends, I am here to tell you about how you can try to speak in English. Initially, you can try from the children's book. Children's book are very simple in the language and very short sentences and short stories. So you can able to construct the sentence, you can understand the sentence structure, you can easily understand the meaning. And that's why I am telling you, you just start reading books by children's short story books, children's English book, children's grammar book. Initially you start with that also. Another book also I will recommend you, that Sudha Murthy's book, any children book written by Sudha Murthy, because her language is very simple and very nice language. In very simple language she convey her message to all of us. So I personally like her book, so I recommend all of you, if you want to read, you can read this book which is written by Sudha Murthy ma'am. This book I really like, and that all have a very simple language. So like this you can read a lot of books, you can practice by yourself only. Only practice you can do which is in your hand. Without practice you cannot able to speak, you cannot able to convey your message. Another difference what is between that person and you is the only confidence. That person has a confidence, if I fail I can manage myself, I can overcome out of this fear. And you don't have that confidence. You always think in a negative way. You always think that yes, if I start speaking English I will do a lot of mistake, and after that how I can be overcome from my mistake. If I don't overcome from my mistake, then what I will do? Instead of that, instead of judgmental by people, it's safer side that I cannot speak in English. I just keep quiet, I just listen every day, I just collect the information. That is only what people are doing nowadays. When you open the YouTube, when you open the internet, you get a lot of information about how to speak in English. You always collect that information each and every day. You always scroll on a number of videos, number of articles, number of blogs. But after that what you can do? You can do is practice. After that how much practice you are doing? So collecting information is a one source, but after collecting that information, you have to present that information, you have to pass that information to somebody else. That is called communication, and English is not a subject. We are taking this as a communication. So how much you communicate, how much you practice, that much you will be able to be fluent in any language. I am not telling about English only. I am just making the video for English language because nowadays English is a global language and it is very important to everybody to learn this language. Without English language now we cannot live. If you are a student, after some years you will going to give your interviews in English language only. So from this moment you have to prepare yourself for English interview, English communication and English surround yourself. After that you will going to crack that interview, because this is very important thing. In corporate world you have to present yourself with English environment only. Everybody will speak English, and if you are not able to speak English and if you are a very intelligent student, you won't get that opportunity. So you have to lose that opportunity. Instead of losing the opportunity, you have to face your failure, you have to face your unconfident, you have to face your problems and just overcome out of it, overcome from your comfort zone and try to crack the problem, try to practice the English speaking, and after that you will able to crack that interview, you will able to grab that opportunity. So for that, from today onwards you have to practice in English language only. You have to communicate in English language only. What other people are thinking, what other people are judgmenting about me, it's not it's not in your hand. In your hand is only practice. You have to practice yourself. What people are laughing at you, that people will come and say one day that how you are speaking fluently and you are doing a very nice job. So like this, ignore all of these negative things around us. Everybody has a negative things around us, but it's your skill how you will overcome from this. While speaking in English, everybody has that fear. Now how fear you have, the people who is speaking English, they had that fear at that time only when they was able to speak English, they was learning to speak English, and now they overcome from their uncomfort zone to comfort zone, and from now they are overcome from confident level. So that's why I'm telling you, the only practice you can do to be fluent in English, wherever it is small or big, a very short sentence or a long sentence, just ignore about everything, just make practice and practice. Speak and only speak is the key of fluent English speaking. So thank you friends, I just wanted to share that little bit information with all of you. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and we will meet again in the next video. Till then, bye bye.